And that is Amber Lawrence and Superhero, number 2 on the charts this week. So she is tearing up the charts. You mentioned and we'll be back with number 1 before the night's out as well. So don't forget that. Now, you mentioned all the festivals before. Don't forget, it's only 6 weeks until Mud Bulls and Music. The last
one.
Mud Bulls and Music. And someone that is going to be at Mud Bulls and Music is Will Day and the Alibis. And we thought we might catch up. I think it's the first time we've spoken to Will, actually.
You and I, yeah. Do you like the little segment?
Oh, nice. Everyone's a comedian. Will, how are you, mate?
Good. How are you, mate? Good, thanks.
Very, very well. Mud Bulls and Music. It must be a tinge of sadness thinking going to Mud Bulls and it's going to be the last one.
It is, mate. I mean, it's our first time playing there, so it's a little bit kind of bittersweet. It's kind of cool to be part of the last one, but it's very sad that it's ending, isn't it? So it's been quite a few years. It's been running for how many years? It's been quite a while. 14.
Yeah.
So there you go. So we made it in just
in the nick of time.
That's right, yeah. So we're looking forward to it.
What is? Tell us, for those who don't know, tell us the Will Day and the Alibis story.
Yeah, no worries. We all met at university at a college in Brisbane, studying music actually, and we we did our first EP. We recorded it at the uni actually, and it's called Tales and Beginnings. It's been out for a few years now, and we're sort of doing, the odd gig. We headlined Mount Isa Rodeo last year and that kind of thing, and we went at Tamworth for the first time last year. So we're just kind of starting to get into that country kind of groove of things. And we actually call ourselves Will Day Band now. We've shortened it up, so it's just Will Day Band.
Oh, there it is. The Will Day Band.
They've lost the alibis. There's no alibis.
There's no alibis anymore.
I've got the same alibis, but because I need a few. But no, we just shortened it up, so we're Will Day Band now. But so it's been about 4 or 5 years, and we're doing the next EP. We're tracking the next EP later this year, so we're quite excited about that.
And when do you expect that to be released, Will?
Mate, we're looking at a March, April release at this point. So it'll just be another 4-track. We're looking to release it around then at this point. Yeah.
What would you describe the influences of the band for not just you but the other boys there?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Mate, we for me first off, I'm a massive Keith Urban fan. I'm a big fan of his. So that's the sort of stuff influences. I'm sort of doing the songwriting and we co-write as well. So in saying that though, that's the country kind of thing. But we also like guys like Ryan Adams or a lot of Paul Kelly, that kind of Aussie kind of folk thing coming in there.
Yep.
So it's kind of, we call ourselves urban country. Actually, it's a self-described genre, but as a whole, we're into Paul Kelly and Keith Urban and Ryan Adams, those kind of guys.
Well, we're going to play some Will Day now and come back and talk a little bit more about what's coming up in the horizon for the rest of 2014 and 2015. This is You and I, Will Day, the Will Day Band. We'll be back in a minute. That's You and I, the Will Day Band, here on 104.9. Tracy and the Big D on a Wednesday night. How's your throat holding up, Trace? All right?
Oh, look, I'm getting there.
You're not going to cough halfway through that?
That's
all right.
fine.
You're being very patient, Will. Thank you.
No worries, mate. All good.
Now, you guys are a Southeast Queensland band?
We are. I live in the suburb of Bar Scrub. I don't know if you've heard of that one.
Yes. Just outside of Beenleigh. Yes, we know that.
That's exactly right, mate. So I'm up there in the hills, and the rest of the band is in Brisbane. We've actually, our drummer, Kat, who's been with us since we formed. She's actually jetted off today overseas for a working holiday. So we're welcoming a new drummer called Ben Graham into the band, which we're excited about. So
now, is Kat or Ben listening in?
What's that? Sorry. Kat's probably still on a plane.
All right. And Ben's not listening in?
No, well, not at the moment, but he probably will. It depends.
That's okay. They're just drummers. They're easily replaced.
Oh, that's why I was waiting to see.
It's the drummers, yeah. I didn't say that.
No, that's okay. Now, what else is on the horizon for 2014? It's 3/4 gone. What about 2015? What do you hope to do? What's on the goals?
The big thing is the release, because we just finished demoing actually. So we got 10 tracks, which I've been and the band and I have been working on for the last couple of years. So we got to the point where we can finally pick the tracks to go on the EP, and that'll be a big thing. And our plan is to follow it up with a not a massive tour, but just kind of maybe a Southeast Queensland tour or Northern New South Wales. That'll be on the cards perhaps around May, June, and then we're looking to do the run of festivals coming into there's Urban and there's Gympie and that kind of thing. So we're looking at following the release of the EP up with some festivals and some small touring. Yeah.
Now you're talking about following our listeners out there. If they want to follow the Will Day Band, how can they do that?
Definitely, they can find us on just on Facebook. So facebook.com/Will Day Band. And when we're in they can also listen to or buy our EP on iTunes. And we're still having a name changeover with our website. But the website is it's www.wdatamusic. So that's WDATA and they can listen to the EP there as well, our first EP.
Mate, it's been great to catch up with you. We try and do it with the locals wherever we can, and particularly the independents. Well, good luck with the EP. We hope to see you around the place.
And
Keep
we'll catch
people
up
in
again
touch.
when that EP comes out.
Absolutely, and we'll preview that EP then.
Good on you guys. Thanks for having me on. Have a good night.
Our pleasure. That's Will Day.